Still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she?
Hey, there you are. Alright, so you came back just in time to hear Rusty be sexist.
Around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Right.
Hey, she's a woman.
LA Noire.
She's the mother of my children.
Whoa.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
LA Noire is not having any of that shit from Rusty. Put respect on LA Noire's wife and kids. Do you work tomorrow, Jay? I'm doing a nice 7-hour shift, so not so bad. This is a nice neighborhood. I don't know if we've driven around here. Alright, we're gonna do this case with no accidents. Just safe driving. Alright, Marco. Glad you could join us.
Continue to respond, sir.
Wish you guys could hear the nice 40s music. There are no street crimes. We just started and didn't do it right. Didn't think so. God damn, the map is big. Jesus Christ. It's like actual fucking size of LA. Alright, Chris. Happy to have a fragment of your attention. I'm glad you had a good day, by the way. Fucking pigeons. So we're on our way. If you look at the body, now we're on our way to go to the address, get the husband. Yeah. You're welcome. Muller residence, 11:48 a.m.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
It's OMB's type of girl.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
That's right, Michelle. You just fucking stay there while you ransack your house.
Just sit tight.
Carrot. Oh, goddamn, fella. You're putting your unwashed hands all over the food. The fucking vegetables.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Guess not. Oh snap. Violin. I guess this is her room. Yeah, read her fucking diary. You want to know she has a crush on
everything here
Jimmy
is going to be
Johnson in
relevant.
biology class. Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8.
Bigger than Marco.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Violence. And there we have it. I guess Marco's gonna miss our interrogation of this girl.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
She did it. She's the killer.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and the matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch.
Didn't you just say you didn't pay
Daddy bought
attention
it
to
for her
this?
birthday. I had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you
Obviously,
last see your mother?
you're just a
Yesterday
fucking liar.
afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
You lying piece of
So
shit.
you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying?
Why do you smirk when he says
course
that
they
fucking... You piece of shit, bad cop.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your
and-
room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Looks like a gerbil.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You piece of shit.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
She thinks it was the husband.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Ooh. Rusty.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
Whoa.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Nah. Your daughter told us everything.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
No, you're full of shit.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
You got her this shit for when you hit her.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
You should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
God, we got the Snoopy neighbor. Fuck you.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Marco's taking a while.
I
Oh,
heard the
there.
terrible
I didn't realize
news
that
over
was
the
you who said that,
radio.
Marco.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What's he putting in the incinerator?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is. See him?
Oh yeah, gotta go for that sprint. Damn, he did not get far. What was he burning? Bloody shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle.
Imagine
You
that
have other
fucking
family?
dad murders your
Grandparents?
mom.
Aunts or uncle?
call
Got
Aunt
nobody.
Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
You ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps, 1247.
So many numbers.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130?
I need an
North
address on a
Broadway
Belmont
Street?
High School.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Damn, you don't know where the high school is?
Sam's taking me out of the
You're a
Palm Springs
cop?
for the weekend.
Where do your kids go to school? Whoa, wait a second. That girl is in high school? That girl did not seem
Got
high
it,
school level.
KGPL.
What was, hold on, can we check her age in the thing? 15? She did not seem 15. To the morgue. Coroner has a report for us.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things...
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it!
Oops.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
Alright, I guess we should switch to that location. Alright, it's close. It's a lurker at Belmont High. God damn it, that guy,
You're gonna kill us!
he hit me off the road, it wasn't my fault. It was all him. Jesus Christ, that guy almost ran into him. What the?
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where?
Busy.
You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut
Get
him
this
off.
fucking creep. Oh no, not a ladder.
There he is, officer.
Yeah, I kind of see him, but thanks, I guess.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Be careful, he looks dangerous. Yeah.
Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor, a green 1946 found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
Eli.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Loki motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
So it's gonna be between Eli and
What time did you see the
Hugo
person park the
Mueller.
car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney.
It says that kind of
Who's
casually.
met
Filthy son of a bitch.
We've had
He was here
problems with the
yesterday
child
before the
molester.
dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Guy's scary. Rooney, not the janitor.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Is that not everything? Maybe. Oh, alright. Oh, I missed what Marco said somehow.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps?
Yeah.
He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't him. Well, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
It's a moral dilemma. I'm kind of with Rusty on that, even though I'm not sure if it's the right thing. all about the children. Gotta keep the streets safe for Kay. I mean, if dirty cops use their corruption to arrest pedophiles instead of letting politicians do what they want, then I'd be for dirty cops, but that's not the case, unfortunately. Thank you. He's weird looking.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
It's the same spot over and over.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Alright. So, we know about the rope that was used. Now we can question the two and find an answer to who did this. Excuse me, head. I need to itch real quick.
Not exactly
Whoa, whoa,
the
whoa.
happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
The pulps. Alright, guys.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Okay, big fat guy. Fucking telling me what to do.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
I already don't like OJ, so pulp just makes it so much worse.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's a rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin him.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You piece of shit.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Can't just tell the truth, huh?
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
I'm an apple juice guy.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
Yes, I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Alright, so we have the option to charge him or leave, so obviously we're going to question Rooney before we charge him.
Homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk. Yeah, I want to make homicide.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in the wrathful and terrible. I'll be dealing personally with him.
Yeah, Patrick O'Patty. Personal justice.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Boy.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall.
So
Dang
it was
thing
his.
was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Well, that explained it, see? You gotta get all the facts.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid, tie, hitch, and braid. Stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Who are we charging? Eli or Hugo?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try.
Oh, sorry, Chris.
I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Yeah, the backhand. I almost felt that for him for a fraction of a second.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I missed a clue. 4 stars? What clue did I miss?
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? Wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Phelps is a Japanese sympathizer. The silk stocking murder.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing.
Finbar.
Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case.
Finbar Galloway.
A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiends first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Muller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
At what part? When he yelled or... And then he said, "Over the moon, boys." I'm very curious what made her gasp.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
It'd be fun if all of Chat and Kristen could all play Smash against each other.
Officer needs help, 103 and view.
Oh, it sounded like a side mission, but I guess not. Shut up, Mark. We're not getting fucking Nintendo Switches.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
I'll say I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't mean it.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Blood still squirting out.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
I guess we don't know. Alright, there we go.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
What would he do that would keep it from pristine?
Kiss the blood. BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's
Chris, we're gonna
salary
get the
this is a
bastard.
copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull.
Well,
Could have been
I
fatal,
think there's
but
like weeks
clear
in
signs of
between
strangulation would
cases,
seem
Marco.
to rule it out.
Can get it dry
Lipstick
cleaned.
appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Never the same, are they?
Well, there are bullet holes when he gets shot. And blood. Then it kind of fades away.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
Antonia. Follow the blood trail. That's how we'll get the killer.
On it goes.
I don't know why I found that really funny, Marco.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Ma's kill.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. got to be a code or a cipher.
Me, not really. I just like video games, and this is a fun game for it. I mean, I guess I like movies about it, but I wouldn't say I like shows.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
I wasn't even paying attention to this because I was thinking of what you said. What is the actual code here? 253. Jesus Christ, Phelps, calm down. Fucking pigeons, they did it. That explains it. That's why Kay's always trying to kill pigeons. He knows they're murderers.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you he wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. The trail points up.
It's a lot of fucking blood.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Yes. That's how he did it.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
That makes it more realistic, I guess, that he wasn't just splattering it.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Antonia.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
It's been a while since we've done a side mission. Usually they fucking won't stop. Ooh. Antonia. We'll avenge you, Antonia. But goddamn, am I thirsty. Rum 35 cents, bed 15 cents. What's the difference between a room and a bed? I guess maybe it's a shared room.
sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps in Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
She definitely did it.
Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
I'm wiping my feet.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Talk to me or something, Rusty?
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Say first door on the left, I wasn't paying attention. I guess so.
Look at that. Someone.
Okay, we have an address.
So she's getting a divorce from her husband. And we have the husband's address.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Aww.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Alright. Time to question the old lady who did it.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Flippant? Yeah, don't be flippant, Finbar.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
That's what Chris can say to you whenever you're getting rowdy. Are you being flippant, Jay?
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No.
No.
I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof.
The fuck?
Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
Christ.
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
Latino.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No.
No.
That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. LaPente. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her
Nosy
husband
old
were
hag.
estranged?
Flippant old hag.
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring, and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
You stole the bracelet, you piece of shit.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Or Antonia.
Thanks, man.
Cruel
You've been very
Latino
helpful.
husband.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
The key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the Eldorado bar.
Let's go right to Angel first.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
God damn, these fucking
How about
guys
we
want
drop
me
in
to
on the
crash
husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Whoa, calm down, buddy.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
Antonia.
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while,
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Looks to me, that makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Well, either way, you guys wouldn't be able to hear the music, so it wouldn't matter. Because there is music in the car, just you guys can't hear it. Just like the WWE game, how you guys couldn't hear the entrance music. Should have checked the thing that said what floor everybody was. Okay, I'll stop, Chris. Jay laughed at it earlier.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what
No,
the
you
fuck?
can't say it again,
LAPD,
make me say
motherfucker,
it.
you're under arrest.
Oh shit, we got the skinhead
got
one.
You want to back off right now.
What do you think,
Don't you know,
Now look.
loco? Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't hit finish. Oh shit. Double team.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
That's right, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I could kill my own wife?
Should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Okay, Finbar. Was this a plate of spaghetti on the bed? Maybe.
Doesn't look like anything.
Well, it looks like something, just not anything important.
This will take some explaining.
Ew.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
And there you have it.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
Yeah, what the hell?
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
I work nights.
No good. Nobody here.
Alright, I'm glad we have a psychic with us.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Moon Man. It's the original.
Wife and I
Moon
are
Man.
separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're not wrong.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I already want to punch
Mrs.
her.
Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open, Crab.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Yeah.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
That's not the right way.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
Where is Central Venus? That was on the map. Oh, I have a street crime over here? What? I didn't even realize that.
11K, en route.
You don't think it's strange?
Where's the fucking police station? There's that residence, there's that residence. The bar, the fruit market. Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. I don't need to go looking for the monster.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body?
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, officer needs
How the
help.
hell do we get over there?
415 shots fired. 313.
Everybody come back to one thing.
11K, code 3.
Watch it, will you?
You don't say that.
Alright, obviously I underestimated how far it is. That didn't annoys me, honestly. I thought it was funny when Jesus called him out for not doing it when Royce was there.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. But they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now Tim Ross.
Get the bastard!
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
You're a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way.
Hey, you!
Cease and desist.
Oh god, he got me in one shot. I got him with a dig shot though, you see? He's down. It's okay, we took each other out. I guess I got too close with that shotgun. I thought he was running away or something, that's why I rushed in.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
We can take it if you want, or not. We're not the only cops in this town.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. But they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now Tim Ross.
Alright, this time he's going down.
Get the bastard!
Yeah.
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
Line, look out.
You're a cop killer!
What have they done to you?
I almost died again. Oh, honey boy. Had to make sure. Whoa. Yes,
The
it was.
captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
I don't like you.
Mouthpiece pulled strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out.
I don't know how to go downstairs.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
Oh, he's right here. What do you mean they're waiting?
Hey! Fuck you!
Jesus, I'm sorry I bothered that guy.
But I'm not with him for the conversation.
Scared me.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Sir? This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
Well, God,
This one? That's also
one
new.
word.
A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
100 live indeed, thou be damned. Beholding good, both infinite as the universe, and thou in thyself torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art eternally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis?
Bad cop.
I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is
Whoa.
that he's educated. What about the
Oh,
link
that's
to
the
the Henry
timestamp
case?
for it.
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Alright, interview Maldonado.
I've seen people like you, but I had to
I
pay
say we
admission.
bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Fuck you!
He scared me again. I was like, alright, he changed his mind. Then he fucking said,
Well, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Jesus Christ.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you.
How about the end
I
of this
wouldn't
case?
accept the
We'll
divorce.
finish this case and then we'll stop. Because we're all having fun.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
Fun stream.
She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she
I'm
wanted to
gonna have
serve me
nightmares of that
papers.
guy. He looked kind of scary
her
with
own
his fucking
husband.
orange hair, and he's like
So I
calm one
slapped her
second.
down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Frickin', he's just calm. Like, if they don't find you handsome, you better hope they find him handy. Hey, fuck you.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
I don't believe that for a second.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more
Yeah,
time
son
on
of a
this.
fucking
Give me
bitch.
something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito.
Hippolito.
He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Like, the evidence point towards him, but, like, he's either a good actor or he didn't do it, because he has me convinced. Are you guys able to hear this ad on the radio or no? Well, it's over now, but were you? I'm guessing no. El Dorado. That's Spanish.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
First guy without a stupid reaction.
She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Say, honey, what time did you get off waiting table?
Whoa.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Yeah.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
You piece of shit, you fucking know exactly when she left.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
No.
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Why did he suspect him?
You're a modest little person with much to be modest about.
Okay.
I don't know what makes you so stupid, but it really works.
Something tells me that the guy didn't say that. I guess it was this girl.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Did he hit something or did I walk into something? Oh, I guess I stepped on that box.
Say, honey,
Hi.
what time did you get off waiting table? The eggs were
Alright, you don't
running.
want to talk.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Let's see.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start, saved ourselves a day's legwork.
I don't know, did I beat Russo's prices? Hi.
How did you get here? Did someone leave your cage open? I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Piece of shit.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
Jesus Christ, all the cunts in town fucking work here.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Shh. That's fucking right, Clem. You shh. No oranges left, huh? These don't look like tomatoes. Looks had weird tomatoes back in the 40s.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
None of you are gonna watch them.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Two, 5, 3. Oh, 6 God. Does that not count as a clue? What about the bloodied shirt right here? I guess that's not blood.
cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Uh-oh, he's going away in the fruit truck.
God damn it, get after him, Cole! I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
That is worth driving around. Get this idiot out of the way.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Is now really the time to be discussing it?
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Blast him and shoot him right through the window.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
You sick fuck, Clem.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Alright guys, and now, if you want to stop, we can stop. I'm having fun. Damn, 0 vehicle damage. If you say so.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Damn, Cole is a cold-blooded killer. Haha. The white shoe slang. Cutscene and then let's stop. Thanks. Bye. You're funny.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration.
That joke showed
Galloway and
Alec
Phelps
of
are sending
creativity.
another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill. North downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have
Whoa,
confessed in
this
a short
guy.
case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Look at that mustache.
You got a case to solve, Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I didn't come to California
Alright,
to
we'll
be
get in the
sick.
car.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
California's love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Let's see if our guy is still in the
Hey, this isn't New York.
back. Okay.
Put him down with my sap.
Oh, we got a different guy.
That's the cop from the newspapers. If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
It's just not the same.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Alright, guys. When are we gonna get a new outfit? I have a feeling Marco's gonna enjoy the device desk when we're doing drug crimes. How many people have we killed? 89 with 40 headshots. Alright. Fun stuff, guys. I don't know what we'll be able to do next time, because tomorrow night I'm sleeping over Liz's place. And then the night after that I have the suicide hotline, so I won't be home till around midnight. And let's see, what am I doing the night after that? Friday? Who knows? We'll see. Alright, cool stuff.